I got to tell y'all a story of how God showed up for my daughter the other night. She's 18 and she's just now getting her license, but she got her car stuck really bad in a ditch. She was out doing some deliveries and the GPS took her up this weird back road. And instead of her going, no, there's no way I'm going to go up this road, she actually tries it. We're in West Virginia, and these roads, when you get on some of these back roads, they're washed out really bad. She goes up it instead, and it's a dirt road. It's not even a paved road, and she gets to the top and it dead ends on her, and she don't have nowhere to turn around. She's not good at backing up. There's 3 really big ruts on the side of the road. I mean, these things are big enough to swallow a car. For some reason, when we're young and dumb, we don't have a lick of common sense. She decides she wants to turn around in the. So I get a call about 11:30. Dad, can you come and help me? I'm stuck in a ditch. In my head, I'm thinking, all right, this probably ain't that bad. She's just stuck in a ditch. I'll put it in all-wheel drive, put it in off-road mode, and I'll back it right out of there, no problem. No, that wasn't the case at all. I get up there and it's bellied out on the frame. The back right wheel of the car wasn't even on the ground anymore. The car was teeter-tottering in the air. As soon as I got there, I looked up at the sky and I said, God, I'm gonna need some angel help on this one. I don't have a truck or anything to pull it with. All I've got is this little bitty car. What makes this all worse is she's a nervous wreck because she's in her mother-in-law's car. This isn't even her car. She's so scared that she's gonna get in trouble by them and her boyfriend and all this stuff. She says the one thing you should never do with God. Thought they said that everything always happens for a reason. Well, I can't figure out what the reason is behind this one, Dad. And I said, you just give it time and wait and see. You'll see a reason on it later on. Go in the car, I turn off traction control, I put it in all-wheel drive mode, off-road mode, and I give it the gas. I start flooring this thing and it's not moving. It's not even budging. It's not rocking or nothing. I'm like, this thing is sitting on the frame, on the ground. It's not going nowhere. The wheels aren't even getting traction. So I had a little tiny survival shovel that I keep in my bug out bag in my trunk. This is the coolest little survival shovel you've ever seen. It turns into a pickaxe and a shovel at the same time. I start digging the front bumper out of the dirt with this pickaxe, and I start digging the frame around the car out as best as I can. I get most of the dirt out in front of the fender out of the way, but I'm not really touching the bellied out part because it goes all the way up underneath the car. It was about 11 at night when I got there, and by the time I was done doing everything that I tried to do, it was going on 1 o'clock. I said, this is it. I'm going to give it one last try. If we can't get it out here, we're going to have to leave this thing here. So I told her to get behind the car and push while I drive it because I needed to drive it crazy. I mean, I needed to hammer down, and she wasn't going to be able to do what I was going to be able to do behind the wheel. I said, push with everything you got while I do this, and granted, she might be 120 pounds soaking wet. Put that thing in drive, and I floored it, and it came right up out of that hole like it was never even stuck. Drove it all the way out of there, all the way to the bottom of the mountain. I wasn't taking no chances. I was getting that thing out of there. She walks down the hill, and I'm walking back up the hill by myself to go get my shovel back. As I'm going up the hill, I look up at the sky, and I say, thank you, God, because I know she didn't push it out there. I know that was your angels that gave us a little bit of a push. Get back down to her car to tell her bye, and she's crying in the front seat, and I'm like, what are you crying for? She said, because this song Waymaker just came on, and I don't even have that downloaded on my phone. And I started tearing up, and it still makes me tear up now. I said, see, everything does happen for a reason, and God knew the reason behind it, and that he was going to show up in a mighty way like he just now did.